Well, hello! Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about cartoon children who I feel don't deserve the hate they get. A lot of cartoon children and even real children are hated just for being kids. I know there are kids in TV shows who are genuinely bad kids or spoiled brats, but I don't think that's the case for the characters I'm talking about. Before we get started, I just wanted to say that if you don't like these characters, that's fine. They're fictional characters after all. I'm only doing this for fun. Now that I said that, let's get started.
Whatever you want, just hurry!
First, we're going to start with Ruby. People say that she is mean to Max, which I can agree. She does act selfishly at times and wants things to go her way. And there was that one time when she made Max, who was 3, go to the store by himself.
Show this to the grocer and he'll give you milk and flour for the cake. Hurry, Max!
Max, you're back! And you...
However, there were times when Ruby was a good older sister to Max. I remember some episodes where she would drop whatever she was doing because Max wanted or needed something. Like that one time where she and her friend were playing a game and they had to stop their game because Max wanted apples.
Brown sugar, applesauce, spices.
Apple.
That's not how it goes, Max.
Apple.
I
I think he wants an apple from the tree.
Okay, Max. Apples are a good snack. An apple a day.
More examples of Ruby being a good sister is when she gave her toys to Max when he couldn't find his elephant, when she tried to help Max remember why he had a string on his finger, and when it was his first day of school, she helped him get ready and told him to be himself.
Elephant? Okay, Max. Here's Polly Pig. She's pudgy and cuddly. She always helps me go to sleep. Good night, Max.
Around your finger, Max.
String!
Don't tell me you've forgotten already. Don't worry, Max. I'll help you remember why you tied that string around your finger.
Oh, hello. Welcome to your first day of preschool. Come in.
Have a good day, Max. You're sure to make lots of new friends. Remember, just be yourself.
Another thing to keep in mind is that Ruby is only 7 years old. That's barely older than a kindergartner. Kids her age can act bossy and mean. At 7, she has to take care of a toddler all by herself. In my opinion, a 7-year-old shouldn't be babysitting, let alone being the one to take care of their much younger sibling. Sure, they can watch them for 20 minutes while the parents cook dinner or do stuff around the house, but they shouldn't be home alone with them. There should be an adult in the house. Is Ruby perfect? No, but she's not this terrible older sister that wants to make her brother's life miserable. She does care about him. And the reason why she acts the way she does is because she's just a kid who shouldn't be the one taking care of her younger brother. At least later in the show, the parents are around.
I wanted to surprise you, so I started to make breakfast for us.
Look, when I first heard of Little Brown Bear, I absolutely hated him. I thought he was one of the worst brats ever. That was until I went and actually watched the show. Then I thought, you know what? He's actually not that bad. There are times when he can be a good kid. In the episode, Little Brown Bear and the Baby, he does try to be helpful, although he doesn't do very well in that. He wants to play music for the baby, but he accidentally wakes him up. And he tries to give the baby a cookie.
Shh! Stop that, little bear.
It's only some music for the baby.
Oh dear, you woke him up with all that noise.
Here, baby.
That's very kind of you, little bear. But you know, babies only drink milk.
Honestly, the reason why he acts up is because he is 3 years old. He doesn't fully understand that not everything is going to go his way. Kids his age act bratty. When Little Brown Bear wants a cake, he throws a fit because his mom won't get him a cake. However, his tantrum doesn't last very long and he apologizes to his mom. Again, it is completely normal for a toddler to act up when they don't get what they want.
Now stop acting up, little bear. I'm not getting you that cake because we're gonna have supper soon.
But I'm hungry. I want a cake right now. You're horrible, you are.
That's enough, little bear. Come on, we're going home.
No, I don't want to go home. I want a cake.
That's enough. I'm going home.
Hello, what are you doing here? Are you waiting for a train?
Well, I'm waiting for Mommy.
Actually, I think she's waiting for you.
Sorry, Mommy.
I think the worst he has done is called his mother horrible, which is definitely not okay. But is that really his fault, though? His mother doesn't discipline him or at least tell him that calling his parents or other adults names is disrespectful. In fact, she rewards his bad behavior by giving him pie. That's on her. So I don't think Little Brown Bear is as bad as people say he is, and I don't think he's a spoiled brat. To me, he's just being a normal toddler.
That makes me so mad. Roar!
There's been a lot of Daniel Tiger hate lately. Like Little Brown Bear, Daniel is a toddler. I've known kids since they were toddlers. A lot of them act worse than Daniel. They hit, kick, scream, cry for the smallest things, whine, and don't listen. By the time they started school, the tantrums stopped and they turned out to be good kids. Now, I'm not saying toddlers shouldn't receive consequences for their actions, just that we shouldn't be as hard on them because they are really young and don't understand as much as we do. In the show, Daniel learns how to deal with how he's feeling, that some of his actions are not right, and not everything is about him, etc. At first, he doesn't know these things. An adult has to teach him. Kids aren't just going to know these things. You don't come out of the womb with the maturity and knowledge of a full-grown adult. I don't think he is as bad as people say he is. For example, during his sister's birthday, he had 2 moments where he was upset that the day was about her. The rest of the time, he was actually being a very helpful older brother.
We were singing too loud and Margaret didn't like it. I think we should take turns and sing softly, like this. It's your birthday, yes it's true. Here's a birthday wish for you. Margaret, I wish to give you a birthday buddy hug.
I'm just gonna say that I can excuse his reaction to his sister getting all the attention due to his age. If he were even a bit older, let's say 6, I wouldn't be as understanding. People are saying that he's worse than Caillou, which I feel is not true. While Caillou's behavior is often enabled, Daniel's behavior is corrected and he learns from it. I'll show you an example of this.
Caillou's daddy wasn't happy to see him pinching Rosie.
Caillou, why did you do that to Rosie?
I don't like Rosie.
Why not?
Rosie doesn't play with me.
But she's only a baby. She's just too little to play with you now. It's not easy being a big brother, is it? But now...
Daniel, stop. Daniel, I know that you're angry, but you cannot hurt your sister.
Stop, stop, stop. It's okay to feel angry. It's not okay to hurt someone.
Stop, stop, stop. It's okay to feel angry. It's not okay to hurt someone.
Let's talk about what...
So, I think Daniel is a good kid. He just has his moments like every kid his age. He will eventually grow out of it when he gets older. People act as if he's this terrible demon child when he's young and doesn't know better.
Have a great fucking life with him, Dad.
A lot of the Octavia hate came after the Sunburst episode. People called her selfish, a brat, immature, and said that she needed to grow up. Saying that a child needs to grow up is kinda silly if you ask me. Octavia is not aware of the abuse her father has went through. Stolas has kept these things from her. All she knows is that Stolas is unhappy and she believes that she is the reason that he's unhappy. While Stolas was right to save Blitz from being executed, Octavia had every right to be upset. First of all, she thought Stolas was going to be killed. Can you imagine being a kid and thinking that one of your parents is about to be killed? And second, she has a fear that her father is going to go away from her and she'll never see him again, which is something that Stolas promised he'd never do. Sure, she could have listened to Stolas and Sunburst. Sure, she shouldn't put all the blame on Stolas and zero on Stella. Sure, she's not right about everything. But you need to keep in mind that she is still a child. She's not going to be perfect in everything she does. I'm not saying that the adults have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect after all. I'm just saying that people shouldn't expect a kid to be completely understanding of everything going on. People expect her to act like an adult in the situations she's in. I think everyone who's blaming her is either younger than her, those Stolas fans who think he can do no wrong, or just people who shouldn't have kids.
The only one that can be horrid.
So most people agree that Henry's parents, especially his mother, should not have been parents. Some of the things they do. His mom got mad at him for saying good morning. But a lot of people are hating on Peter as well. While I don't think Peter has it as bad as Henry, I do feel like he's a victim to his parents. Peter is expected to be perfect all the time. In Perfect Peter's horrid day, Henry makes Peter slip on a slug, causing the teacups and tea kettle he was bringing to the kitchen to break. Instead of checking if Peter is okay or even telling him he should be more careful, his mom yells at him and makes him cry.
Peter! Henry! It's not fair!
No!
Peter seems to be afraid that his parents won't love him when he feels he's done something that is less than perfect. There was that one episode where he thought his parents were going to disown him for accidentally breaking a vase.
I made it fall off because I was getting so cross, and now it's smashed to smithereens. Come on, Worm. It's not the end of the world. Oh, but it is. Mum will be so cross with me, she'll never speak to me again. She'll banish me from the house, never to darken her door again.
Henry can be mean to Peter as well. Yes, his parents are horrible to him, but that's not an excuse for the things Henry has done to him. Some things Henry has done that I think is not right is when he sold Peter to his friends, and when he made him climb up a tree at night and got him into trouble.
Who fancies their very own servant for the weekend? Yours for just 75p a day, or a bargain at £1.50 for 2 days.
What did he do?
Anything you want. He's a servant.
Yeah, all right. It'll be cool having someone doing just what I want.
It's very high up. No, it isn't. Here, I'll help you. Now go higher. Higher. This is high enough. The things I have to do.
I also want to point out in the fairy episode, I found it weird that only Peter got punished. Before you say, well, they thought Henry was asleep. His mom saw the picture on Peter's camera. Unless she's blind or stupid, there is no way she didn't know that was Henry. Why didn't he receive a punishment or get scolded? Well, to be fair, humiliating him by sending it to everyone they know is pretty much a punishment. So I feel both kids are victims of their parents and I can't hate either one of them. So that's it for this video. I might make a part 2 in the future, but yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know your opinion on these characters. Thanks for watching. Goodbye!